I have some news. One, I had a dream that I was mauled by a lion, thanks to this game. If you watch the stream I did of this last night, you'll know what that means. It was really bad. And it was like a never-ending dream, too. It just fucking kept going. And I had to pick the lion up on a couple of occasions. It was a small lion, to be fair. And thank God for that, too, because, man, if it was a big lion, or if it was a Snoop lion, no way that would have worked out. So, yeah. Yeah. We have to talk about the Danny DeVito shrine that everyone so graciously has been telling me about. And, we'll talk about Command and Conquer for a bit. The hidden Danny DeVito shrine that's in the school bathroom of some random school. You haven't heard about it? Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. Just let me play a little bit. I don't know what the hell's going on in here, but I don't like it. This looks kind of creepy. This whole place. Like, this would be something from the, zombie expansion. I don't know if they should do a zombie expansion again. I kind of want, like, a Frankenstein... no, maybe not. Anyway, this is the place where, the priest shows up, and they go, Mortis.
Oh, you think you can run up on me?
The hell? Whoa! Oh, no! Maybe I made a terrible mistake. What if she was a serial killer? There was one earlier in the game. What if that dude was just, like, you know, a nice lad?
You want a damn prize or something?
I'm not, what are you, okay! I saved you, remember?
Thanks, mister. Don't know how many times I tried to leave that crazy bastard, but he always came after me. I'm glad he's dead.
Why did Arthur just rise? Okay, what are you doing? Was that a dance? What was that? Anyway, we need to talk about the Danny DeVito shrine. Just for a second. Here's what it looks like. So, if you go behind the, paper towel dispenser, apparently there's like a secret room, and someone, yeah, just put up a shrine to, Danny DeVito. And it's been making the news, and that's really all I have to say about that. What else could I say about it? It's just so, again, weird that Danny DeVito was kind of like a dramatic actor in a lot of his movies. Like, the dude has some real range, he's got some real talent. But now, I mean, he's having fun with it, but he's just having weird. His life is just weird. Like, he's a meme. He's like a 2018 meme. But he's a very talented dude, he's a good director. But now he's known for plugging up, like, a bloody nose with lemon juice and trash. It's really remarkable what a turnaround he's had. I think he likes it, though. I think he's having fun with it. The shrine was sealed off today. Ah, no. I hope they left everything intact. So that, like, 100 years from now, scholars can go and check it out. This was their leader. You know, long after the humans have eradicated themselves, the aliens come down to the planet, they find the DeVito shrine. Did you hear the news about Elder Scrolls 6? What, same crusty engine? Yeah. Did you hear the news about Command and Conquer? Well, it's not bad news. I mean, we got bad news over the, E3 that we just experienced, and, it was, dumbed down Command and Conquer, like, touch the screen to win mobile game. Which, you may notice a twinge of disappointment whenever I say mobile game. I think there can be good mobile games. I just don't think most people that make video games are concerned with making deep, functional, amazing mobile game experiences. I think it's just much more profitable and easier to make the game
I'd keep moving if I was you.
to you know, make the games just maximize profits. So anyway, as I was saying, someone just said Vinny talking about mobile games should be a slot on the bingo. That should just be general bingo. You know, general, all-purpose, everyday Vinny streaming bingo. You know, spin! There's gonna be that on there. Rap God. Some let me show you my meat reference. You know, all that. Fist fuck is a new one. Here's the one. But anyway, what I was trying to say was EA announced that they're doing Command and Conquer original game and Red Alert 1 4K HD remaster with no microtransactions, and they're working closely with the community to make it happen. I don't for a moment trust EA, so I have very shifty eyes about this particular situation. I love Command and Conquer. I want to see it done right. I want to see it done well. What company are they working with? They're working with a developer to make this happen. They haven't even started development yet, but they announced it. Petroglyph. All they have to do is just make the games playable with online. And, you know, keep everything else the same. Maybe if they want to implement a couple little changes to balance out NOD and GDI a little bit more, that would be cool. It's NOD GDA. Well, that's the original. I don't know why I said GDI. GDA is the original Command & Conquer. Red Alert is different. Red Alert's a different thing, but they're doing both games. Also, why is my square button on this controller crusty? Who gave me this controller? Why is there a thin layer of, like, sticky crust inside of it?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, we're good. Oh, wait, no, this is a new one. I bought this one. The fuck? I barely even play PS4. We already got gamer gunk on it? Do you see how in the top, right, it says, Dutch asked the gang not to use weapons in roads? In the top left there. Cause trouble. Jump cut to the Always Sunny intro. And the text. The gang causes trouble and uses weapons in roads.
Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Oh, yeah. I've run into them.
I've run into them.
Oh, wait.
Let's see if we've got any
The
identification.
fuck, Arthur? Stop copying me.
Okay. We should get going.
I wrote this
I'll
game.
send someone over here later to clean this up.
I've achieved maximum roleplay. I really did have a dream about a lion in my basement.
I want to have a look at these papers.
My old one from the one, you know, when I was growing up. And I had to, like, try to get the lion out of the basement. And I locked it in a room and, like, blocked off the room with cardboard boxes, and the lion broke through, and it scratched me, and I was bleeding. It was awful. It's a small lion, though, like dog-sized. But, yeah, I had to, like, choke out the lion at one point in the dream. And then, like, someone came over, there was, like, a party outside, and I couldn't let the lion outside because it would maul the party members, the guests. And someone came over and started standing on the table as if that would stop the lion from mauling them.
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
It's because the last thing I saw last night was the lion part of the game, where Arthur got mauled 3 times in a row. This here gator territory. I could feed some people to gators.
Oh, goddamn!
I love the lasso in this game. You know, we haven't had a visit from the hog in a couple of streams. I've done some hog tying, but I haven't actually brought the hog out. Wait a minute. No. I didn't mean to say it like that. Legally, I am not allowed to say that on Twitch. I'd like to apologize to John Twitch once again.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well,
Why don't we take the moonshine and drink it or sell it? I mean, I know why, but just, you know, it's like, goddamn. Sell it and give the law its cut. Why would they complain then? Exactly, the law takes a cut all the time. Arrgh.
Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like a son to me,
Get out of here, Dutch.
but you're more than that.
Well, you're a lover to me, Arthur. You know what Arthur could use? A nice bath. Clean as a whistle. Arthur, how you feeling down south? It's a lot hotter down here than it was back over by Valentine. My balls is hot. What?
Hey, Arthur. Can I have a quick word?
After all the years of cowboying, Arthur finally faces his biggest challenge. 2 chickens. Getting cock-blocked.
Williamson?
Am I still wearing a sheriff's badge? I got like a lawman's badge on.
It's quiet and clean.
You know, boys, I don't want to get shot, but this is a mistake. I work for Cornwall Kerosene and Tar, Mr. Leviticus Cornwall.
Oh, great.
Arthur.
Powerful, rich people. Good to make enemies with them. Oh my god, that's a lot of them.
There's a whole lot of them back there.
God damn it, Arthur. Stop being me. Yes! Yes! What are you doing? Why are you shooting? Don't shoot.
Looks like we're shooting our way out of here, fellers. We're gonna die here. Out of the way, Uncle.
That was stealth. I wonder if you can do that stealthily somehow. Did anyone do that? Like, just choking the dude out? No? These fucking missions are so restrictive. You can do anything. Except in missions. This game's subtitle should be a series of unfortunate incidents. Yeah, that was like an army's worth of dudes that I just killed. A full army's worth of dudes. I didn't know Cornwall was rich enough to hire a fucking platoon.
Let's go, girl.
Oh, I mean, $1,000 is kind of worth it. I mean, in today's money, that's like $14. Witness is investigating. Are you serious, witness? You know it has to be done. It's time for the Haug. Oh, there's 2 witnesses? Well, I mean, they're not red witnesses, so that means I'm good, right? Witness murder. There's no possible way they could know that that was me. The hog needed to kill. It didn't matter who, it didn't matter what. The hog needed to strike. To investigate the Greys at Caligula Hill. Yeah, Caligula, the Roman Empire. Roman Emperor. Emperor. Hello. Ah, yes, it's me. The Scarecrow. Context sensitive. Yes. There's apparently a Scarecrow with a hat.
Yep.
Somewhere in this game. And you can steal the Scarecrow's hat. You cannot use weapons or cause trouble when you're in roads. You're acting as a deputy for Sheriff Gray. I am a deputy. Dude, I'm playing both sides. So that way, whoever comes out on top, I win. No, dude! In this stream, Vinny attempts to do voices that he cannot do. Hello. Me, shitty Jeff Goldblum again. Yes, I am the pullout king, yes. Why is this button so sticky? What the fuck happened to this controller? You hear that? It's not, how could there be so much gunk on it? There's no nut. No! Season change makes the lube in it come out. Someone just said too much gal gun. But could it be that there's on my controller? Oh man. Oh, look at the light. Look at the lighting as it goes through the hog mask. Holy fuck.
We don't get a lot of traveling men here, and suddenly there's a whole phalanx of mysterious but strangely helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What are you doing here?
I was just looking for work.
Looking for something. Don't worry,
The mask
your
isn't
secret's
supposed to
safe
stay
with
on
me.
for cutscenes.
I got a secret of my own. I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she's amazing. She's like a woman from the future. Take her this letter and this bracelet, please.
Just call me Cupid. Now the mask is off.
Oh, look.
I love that just some stranger wearing a fucking severed pig face shows up randomly and now has to deliver a love letter. It's just so perfect. I want to make movies. I want to make the movies. And my movie, at least once or twice per movie, there would be an inexplicable thing that would happen. Like, there would be someone wearing a pig mask and no one would acknowledge it. You know, like, we would CG someone's mustache out and it would be really fucking weird and obvious. But we would just never say anything about it. Like, the movie, the cast, nothing would acknowledge that we CG'd a mustache out. Or it would be like that one scene in Star Wars Episode 3, which I'm going to educate you now. I'm sorry to do this, but you need to see this. That's like an abnormal head movement. So instead of just cutting to a different take or a close-up, look at his lips in particular. That's like the dead giveaway. The hair on the back changes. This has been in the movie for years. It's been there. And it's just like one of those weird things that, like, it seemed so obvious to not have to do that, but I mean, Vinny, to be fair, that's barely noticeable if you're just watching the movie and not looking for inaccuracies. Not a big deal, you're right. It's just kind of there. It's just kind of something that exists without, like, annoying you until you find it years later and you're like, wait a minute. Wouldn't it have been, like, easier and less expensive to, I don't know, just, like, cut to a close-up of Ian McDiarmid and then back to Anakin for the different take? It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort.
Yep.
So I would do shit like that. No, how much money do you think they spent in the Superman thing where they CG'd Henry Cavill's mustache out? Henry Cavill made the right choice. He chose mustache over Superman. And now he's not either. Millions? Seriously? I believe it. I believe that, well, maybe not millions. I would say somewhere in the six-figure range. VFX artists are very underpaid, so probably a few bucks. No, it was millions. He was contractually obligated to keep the mustache for another movie he was doing. What was it, the Mission Impossible movie? They probably could have just, like, shaved it off and then made a perfect, like, version of that he could just stick on. Like, using his real mustache. The Mission Impossible movie was better. So I've heard.
Have you ever been to Ohio?
Are we really doing a Romeo and Juliet
Well,
story in
neither
here?
have I, but
isn't Ohio not all that terrible? Columbus is there. Cincinnati, well, Cincinnati's okay. You got a zoo there. Cleveland, well, the Rock and Roll Museum is in Cleveland. Lake Erie's over there. What else is in Ohio? The Cleveland Steamer is there. Cedar Point, yeah, I've been wanting to go to Cedar Point. It's a really good amusement park. Good roller coasters. I like roller coasters a lot. I would love to go to Ohio for that reason alone. What else? Farmland. Aerospace Museum. I would enjoy that. See, it's okay. Was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame there in 1899? I don't think Cedar Point was there either. Have you seen the PC Classic, Vinny? Come on. What do you mean it's real? What do you mean it's real? I thought that was Japes. PC Classic, a $99 adorable tiny DOS games console. Games. What? Who's doing this?
This is the PC Classic.
Oh, good. Professional. Professional microphone. Professional recording quality.
With this, you can play classic DOS games on your TV at home.
I wouldn't necessarily want to play Doom with a controller. This is weird. I really thought this was fake. I thought you guys were talking about the Ouya. Or just like clowning on the PS Classic, which has, by the way, the PlayStation Classic uses the EPSXE. I think it's EPSXE emulator. They like licensed it. So on one hand, they're busting pirates, suing for millions of dollars. Nintendo too. And then on the other hand, they're like, hey, can we use your emulator? PCSX. PCSX is what they're using. You know what this looks like? This looks like when your Super Nintendo got really crusty and yellow. And, you know what I mean? Oh, man. I don't know about this. I think it's going to sell. Not a ton. It doesn't have, like, brand recognition like Nintendo behind it or Sony. But I think it will sell. It's extremely niche, and if they have DOS games that are hard to play otherwise, maybe some people would buy it as a collector's thing? It will sell, but worse than the Ouya. It is a good idea, though, because nobody wants to set up DOSBox. That's true. I don't. I mean, I have help. People help me out. Oh shit, Rainbow. People help me when it comes to streaming DOS games, which is appreciated. But can we just do like Calculator Classic? So, man, this is a weird thing. I guess it depends on the games and how easy it is to run some of these DOS games. Would I have any interest in it? But we're now hitting the $100 price point, where I felt like 60 was probably a good price point for a lot of these classic game, console classic things. Did I just step on that thing's... They both died? Holy shit. What a weak animal. I think they probably just died of a heart attack. Yeah, they didn't even try to escape. I mean, they just stood there and like Arthur grazed their wings. You know what I might be interested in? A Game Boy Classic. But it would have to go all the way through Game Boy Advance. I don't want any more classic systems, but if they're gonna continue doing classic systems, I would rather have all these games on the Switch, so I don't have to fucking lug around 3 or 4 different things. But if they have to do more classic stuff, I wouldn't want the N64 Classic so much as I would want a Game Boy Classic.
You know, vanity is a sin, Mr. Escuela.
So you get like the Zelda games on there, Metroid Zero Mission, Fusion, Advance Wars, Mario Land, maybe colorized, Mario Land 2, Wario, get a lot of Wario stuff on there, Pokemon. That's 3, yeah, it is 3 gens, which they wouldn't do because they would probably drip feed it to us, so we would spend more money. But man, that would be fantastic. They could make it look like a Game Boy, but throw some extra well, if they're gonna do Game Boy Advance stuff, they need the shoulder buttons. Metroid 2, I think it would probably be... well, they just did a Metroid 2 remake. Metroid 2 is still not as bad as some The day the world
New day awaits.
stood still.
Enough with that
That's
damn
the spot
badge.
you picked.
This really is Westworld. Vinny, would you consider dubbing the Super Mario Brothers movie as a charity incentive when it comes out? That would take like a year. You know those 3-minute cartoons that I've overdubbed? That's like 20 hours of editing for 3 minutes. That's not a no, is it? No, it's a no. It's certainly a no. A scene? I would do a scene. If there's a particularly good scene, and I can get like a clip of it, like a minute-long scene, I would overdub it, sure. I'm convinced if you spend enough time wandering around camp, you're just gonna experience more and more weird shit.
Why didn't I just leave you in that jail cell?
What are you trying to do here?
Nobody's happy you're back.
You wait.
That was an excellent interaction. Okay, chat is now alerting me that there's a word coming up in a moment. I no longer have access to the duck button because I don't know where it is. So I'm gonna just preempt you and say that, you know, it would be great for me, you know, as your imaginary friend, if you could just handle it in the most mature way possible. Or just maybe take your fingers off the keyboard for a second, okay? That would be lovely. Just take the fingers and just lift them up. Okay, move the fingers into the air.
Might call you a nigger lover. They see us riding like this. But most of it is...
Okay, now, we're well behaved. Do you prefer John or Arthur so far? I think I like Arthur. Listen, it's been years since I played Red Dead 1. I like John because he's cooler. I like Arthur because he's a little bit more fleshed out, and because I remember Arthur. Barely.
feels like we're somewhere.
In this game, I like
Let's
Arthur
take
better,
it slow.
but I think in Red Dead 1, John's
If,
pretty
like
great.
you say,
Someone just said Arthur was not in 1. Like, is it directed to someone in chat or me? Because he's not. I just mean in Red Dead, in this game, Man, are we thieves or are we fucking, like, army killers? I don't know, what would you even call it? Are we fucking mercenaries? Murder boys. Mass murderers, yeah. I mean, these people are also bad guys. So bad guys killing bad guys?
oh, come on. Let's go.
I don't know, I'm kind of confident in our ability to kill everyone that comes this way. Why don't we just search the house?
Yeah.
We just search the house, I get on the Gatling gun, and we just, you know, we kill everyone. Loot 29 bodies. Listen, if I just had to walk over the bodies to get their loot, great. But it takes so long to loot bodies.
So,
Every button is now sticking. Should I, like, get oil for this? Maybe, like, squirt some WD-40 in there? Rubbing alcohol? I mean, I'll try. It's just stuck under the button. Whatever this gunk is. Can't wait for this to go tits up.
So, we never decided. Is it lost little girl you want, or the drunken harlot?
Chat? You know what? We're gonna go drunk.
Of course, you know I like the harlot.
You're the only
Robertsons.
one. Goddamn hands up! This is a goddamn robbery!
Nobody move! Get a word up! Nobody move!
Don't make us hurt you!
Come on, let's move this along.
Oh, you think we're here for fun? Come on! Open the goddamn vault! Open it!
Just fucking blown it up.
Me too. Boys, you need to move this along!
Hurry up in there! How are you getting off?
$3,250. Got this. Surprised Arthur's fingernails aren't as dirty as they should be. Here I am, robbing a bank, focusing on Arthur's pingors.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot him! I made a terrible mistake.
Get out of there, miss!
Sorry.
Man, I like that sheriff, too. Is it possible to get out of here without having the law, like, get to you? Like, if you're really quick? No. Okay. Didn't really think so. I wonder if they're gonna do, like, a cops and robbers mode for multiplayer. Oh, shit. Cops and Roberts.
Still, this is a very good take. Dutch will be happy, even if it did come with a heap of trouble.
Ah, it was fun.
Very good take.
Now, go on, get out of here. I have some
That was
other
insane.
things to attend to.
It was better than very good.
Back to camp, and make sure you ain't followed.
How much does Arthur get individually?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. $5. Well, hang on a minute. How much do I currently have? I didn't get any of it yet. What about I'm gonna get $3.50 and a candy bar from Jack. Jack is gonna be living like a king. Arthur's gonna be pissing into a fucking can. Well, that was fun. It actually was fun. But now, how much am I wanted for? Bounty $5. That's what, $5? Really? I should go to Valentine, pay that shit off now. They didn't see my face, but then what the fuck is the $5 for? Littering?
Come here.
That's such a good boy. Why is the music so sad? I'm like hanging out with the dog and everything. Look at that. Good boy. I have to make up for that one time I killed that dog. By accident. Lots of vigorous petting. That will erase my sins. Can't wait for Banjo-Kazooie next. With fur physics even more detailed. Why does it look like the fur is radiating from this animal? Wow. I just got like $2,750 for that. We're eating good. We don't need tents anymore.
Hello.
We can build some houses now.
Could be 10 years from now. Hey,
Just here to watch any potential glitches. So how much money do I have? I now have almost $5,000. That's a lot in today's money. Jesus. $152,000 in today's money is $5,000 in this money. When can you buy a fancy car and a high-rise apartment like GTA? Well, what you do is you purchase... Never mind. Premium cigarette cards. And then you can buy a yacht. Come on my yacht, Douglas. Come on now.
I ain't never eaten chicken shit in all my life. Now, who the hell's been saying that?
It's a hell of a thing to hear before turning the game off, isn't it?